first we were slow in starting, and now we are apparently there's a woman talking at the same time as us. I honestly can't hear anything, I have to say. Guys, if you're listening in the stream and you can hear a woman singing with a
Yeah,
piano.
you can sing the ghost.
Okay.
Please let us know it.
Okay, Sugar says now it is okay. Okay.
No,
good.
it's okay.
Okay,
Great.
I'm happy. I'm glad that there's a woman. There's no woman singing with a piano anymore. Okay, let's get back to this article. Okay, Tottenham 5, Everton 0. Spurs thump hapless Toffees. Now, this word thump is like golpear,
like punch,
thump. Exactly, that kind of thing. So if you thump somebody, if you thump a team, what do you think it is? Dar
una paliza.
Dar una paliza.
Dar una paliza.
O un baño, you say.
Un baño.
Un baño.
A trash.
Yeah, to thrash somebody as well. And hapless would give you a clue. An adjective to describe a team who is thumped would be like terrible.
Sí.
Terrible.
Se puede decir eres zarandeado.
Zarandeado. Oh man, that's good.
Mola,
I like that. Zarandeado. Very good. So, like, would you say, like, could you use that in a sentence? Zarandeado?
Sí, el equipo ha sido zarandeado.
Ah, okay. So yeah, the team's been thumped and they were hapless, you could say. You could also say hapless defending. Sometimes you hear that the defending was hapless, and it's a real great football cliche. I don't really use it in any other time of my life. I never use it when I'm not talking about football. I would never say, "Oh, that was a hapless." A hapless performance.
What's the difference between thump in this sense and your thump?
So the pronunciation is more or less the same, except you put a P at the end of it. Think of like Trump, like Donald Trump.
O sea, cuando te refieres a tu dedo gordo, dirías...
Thumb.
Thumb. Y cuando te refieres a dar un puñetazo, sería...
Thump.
Ah, esa P final.
Okay.
Apuntar esa P final.
That's it. So yeah, thumb, it's one of these words in English that has a silent B, pulgar. Yeah, we would say thumb, but thump, to thump a team, or if a team was thumped, we would say that they were like hammered, they were given a paliza, given a baño in English. Very good. Excellent. Some really good vocabulary as well, just in the article. If you read it, it's really, really good, really, really interesting. And Everton, I think, you asked me before, do I think that Everton are going to go down? I think it's entirely possible, purely based on their defence. Jamie Carragher, who's a pundit, tertuliano.
Comentarista,
yeah.
Sí.
He's a pundit. He said that Everton have a championship defence, and he wasn't talking about a defence that's going to ganar el título. He was talking about segunda. So he says that Everton have a defence that really belongs, really should be in the second division of English football.
Can do Everton for save this situation?
What can they do? What can they do? I don't know. They've already fired their manager. Benitez isn't there.
And Koeman is going to come back?
Maybe Koeman. Koeman is the man for the job. Koeman has a solution. Could be Koeman. Absolutely. Very good. Okay, well, we're going to move on to our next section of the programme. And it's that time of the week, again, where Rubén and I test each other. And I feel very, very confident that our linguistic challenge is going to be won by myself this week. This is, of course, Play on Words.
Play on Words.
Okay, after various technical hiccups, we're on to my favourite part of today's show, where I am going to win today, because I think I have made it really difficult for Rubén, because I want to win. I hate losing. I like winning, but I really hate losing. That's a phrase from Moneyball. Have you ever seen Moneyball?
Yeah, I saw.
With Brad Pitt. Do you remember he says that? He says, "Guys, I like winning, but I hate losing." Okay, I'm Brad Pitt in the movie. Rubén, you are the reigning champion, I believe. Compared with from last week, you won, I think, 2-1 last week. So you can decide who would you like to start in this challenge.
You are going to start today.
I'm going to start. Okay.
You are going to be the first.
And which of my two flags would you like to start with? Would you like a British expression or a Scottish expression?
I prefer to start with a British expression.
Okay.
It's easier, always is easier, because Scottish expression, I think you make them up.
Somebody has to. Somebody has to at some point. But this one actually was kind of... Well, I'll tell you later about the Scottish one.
Let's try to find out.
Yeah, find out, averiguar.
Vamos a averiguarlo. What is it? The first one.
Okay, so the first word is...
To have a dig.
Very good. To have a dig.
No fig. Fig, no es un higo.
No,
dig.
no.
Dig. Dig.
Dig. D-I-G.
Dig es cavar.
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 Exactly.
Tener que cavar.
Okay.
Ya estamos.
Well, it's not have to dig, it's have a dig. So tener, what is the sustantivo? What is the noun?
Tener una cavada.
Cavada. Is that the noun?
No, me lo he inventado. Pero ya empezamos raro.
Cavar. What is the sustantivo? What is the... There's a series with Ray Fiennes, I believe it's called The Dig. It's on Netflix.
Cavar, el verbo cavar, el sustantivo sería agujero, hacer un agujero, cavando. Uf.
Is there another verb? Is there not? There's excavate as well as another verb.
Sí,
that we have.
excavación, ¿no?
Excavación.
Una excavación. Tener
Okay.
una excavación.
Tener una
Pero,
excavación.
bueno, a ver. To have a dig se podría utilizar también como para... como tirar una indirecta, ¿puede ser?
Oh, you've gone straight for a guess there. No.
No.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Pero para criticar. To have a dig.
No, yes, it is, but
Es que me suena.
But that's in general.
Ok.
That's in general, but yeah, it's true. You
Cuando
can
tú criticas a alguien,
have a dig at
to
someone.
have a dig of someone.
Very good. Yeah, to have a dig at someone.
Pero no tiene nada que ver con lo que tú estás pensando.
Nothing at all.
Es que era algo así como cuando tú a alguien le pones a caer de un burro, ¿sabes eso? Poner a alguien a caer de un burro, pues utilizar to have a dig.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can have a dig at somebody. It means you can also say to have a go at someone. That means like to insult them. Probably, I would say to insult them or to criticize them.
Or you're going to speak bad about someone. You can use this expression, ¿no?
Like poner verde as
poner
well.
verde.
You can have
poner a caer de un burro.
That's
Apúntalo.
Yeah.
Poner verde a alguien.
That's good.
Me está poniendo a caer de un burro.
That's really good.
To have a dig.
He's having a dig at me, you could say, yeah.
Have a dig at me.
Nothing to do with
Nothing with that.
Nothing to do with...
Can you give me a sentence?
Yep. I think he should have had a dig there. I think the midfielder should have had a dig. But he passed the ball instead. That's a big clue.
O sea, la traducción sería que ayer el mediocampista debería haber to have a dig en lugar de pasar la pelota. En lugar de pasar la pelota.
Yeah. You can also use it as the imperative. Okay, imagine you're the manager or you're a player.
You have to, o sea, un entrenador podría decirle a un jugador, you have to have a dig.
Yeah, you have to have a dig there. Yeah,
¿Sí?
yeah.
Se diría así.
You have to have a dig.
You have a dig. You have a dig. Que es lo contrario de pasar.
What's that, sorry?
It's the opposite of to pass the ball.
It could be, yeah, in some
Es
situations.
algo así como, es como regatear.
No, is that a guess? I mean, I think Rubén's having quite a few guesses there.
I'm
Natural.
lost.
I count
I'm lost.
2 guesses.
I'm lost. Oh my God.
It's been so long since I've heard that sound for Rubén, and I feel very happy that he hasn't got that because I don't have much hope for the next one.
Nacho, do you know what a have a dig is?
Can be to have a try.
Sí?
Not bad. Not bad.
To have a try.
To have a try.
shoot.
Could you be more specific?
To shoot.
To shoot.
To shoot.
Exactly. Well done.
Oh my God.
Nacho, give yourself a
Point for Nacho.
Well
Point
done.
for Nacho.
So Nacho is winning this. Exactly. So to have a dig is to have a shot. Particularly, it's sort of to have a shot from distance, I would say more specifically.
O sea, cuando tiras un pepinazo desde muy lejos.
But you should have,
To have a dig.
To have a dig,
Como
yeah.
tira a puerta.
Exactly. Like, disparar is disparar, basically. He said he should have had a dig there, but he passed it instead.
Instead of pass, you have to shoot.
Exactly. So basically, it's this idea of to have a shot, to have a try, to have a dig. Okay? It's like, inténtalo. Try it. Yeah? Have a dig. There we go.
Oh my God.
So Nacho is currently winning the challenge. Now, it's time for my test. I don't know when we should go for a break. Should we maybe give it... We could go for a break. You show me your thing and then we'll go for a break.
Okay. Where do you want to travel today? We can go to Spain or you can go to Chile. I know you love Chile.
I love Chile. Chile is one of my favorite countries.
Chile is his favorite country.
Yeah, especially for Spanish. It's very easy to understand and very, very, very simple. Let's start with Chile.
Chile, okay.
I'm feeling in a good mood about
Chile.
Chile.
We go to Chile because we are going to learn a word, and the word is... Lauchero.
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 Lauchero. ¿Qué es un lauchero?
Okay, I'm looking at Nacho's face. He is absolutely clueless. He's got no idea. Okay.
¿No es un lechero? No, porque es un lauchero.
No, that's
It's
it.
another thing, very different.
Lauchero. Now, this I think I think it's a noun. I think it's
a noun.
a thing. I think it's a person.
It's a noun.
Es un lauchero.
Mira, la pista de hoy nos la va a dar Carlos Caselli. ¿Vale?
Ok.
Carlos Caselli, para quien no lo conozca, es un jugador, es jugador delantero chileno,
Mhm.
uno de los mejores del país, y dijo en cierta ocasión: la selección chilena necesita con urgencia un lauchero, un pepero.
Un pepero, un lauchero. Okay.
Necesita un pepero y un lauchero.
So I'm guessing it's something positive. We're going to have a quick break just now, and then I'm going to have a moment of reflection to figure out what this word lauchero is. If you know what it is, don't write in the comments. You want to surprise me, okay? Come back with us in 5 minutes, and we'll reveal the meaning of this word lauchero in English. Right, okay, we are
Welcome back,
back.
laucheros del mundo.
Laucheros, okay.
Estamos intentando averiguar qué es lauchero. Bueno, lo intenta averiguar Toby, because I know what lauchero is.
Of course he knows what it is because he came up with the word. He
¿Qué es
invented
lauchero?
the word. Yeah, exactly. So
Y recordamos lo que dijo Carlos Caselli.
tell me.
La selección chilena necesita con urgencia un lauchero, un pepero.
Un pepero. Un lauchero. Now, I think it's something positive because Carlos is saying that the team needs
Puede que
one of
lauchero
these.
no sea lo mismo que pepero exactamente,
Yeah.
pero lauchero es una cosa que se dice en el fútbol chileno.
Okay.
Y Tommy, from Scotland, is going to try to know what it is.
This is the beauty of this show. Somebody from me, from Glasgow, can learn what people in Chile are saying about football and about their national team. Now, do you want to hear my logic? If you hadn't given me that sentence, I would have thought it was a negative thing because there's a word in French which is louche, Louche, and it means kind of like lazy, sort of too relaxed, like un poco vago.
Un
Yeah?
vago.
If you're louche. So I would have thought that because it's kind of similar. And then I was thinking, well, is
Claro, pero Carlos está diciendo que necesitan uno.
and nobody needs
Tú no
a lazy
dirías,
player.
necesitas un vago en el equipo.
Exactly.
Nadie necesita un vago en el equipo.
So it can't be that.
Pero no vas mal.
So Rubén's given me quite a big clue. Now, what was that? Pepin. What's the other word?
Oye, no mires mis apuntes.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm cheating. I'm
Yo
cheating.
speak my documentation
I-
about it.
I'm spying on you. I'm spying the clues. Okay, so I think it's something positive. It's something that every team needs, and I think is it something related to attacking football?
Yeah, in relation with attacking, yes.
Okay, related to attacking football. It's something that will help you win a game. Something that will help you cross the
Yeah,
line.
it's going to help you to win a game. That's the
Uh-huh.
reason why Carlos Caselli dice esto.
Okay, all right. Now the you mentioned a second word there. I can't see it because I don't have my glasses on, but it sounded like something related to pepino. So I'm thinking, is it something related to goals?
Yeah, alguien que mete goles, sí.
Is it like a? Would it be like a cazagoles, like a fox in the box type thing?
Like a fox in the box.
We say fox in the
Yeah.
box in English.
Could be close to be a fox in the box, but I think there is
Another matiz, another
un
detail,
pequeño matiz.
another detail.
Es que hay matices muy pequeños. Un fox in the box podría serlo, pero no siempre.
Fox in the box for me is like Marco van Basten, Gary Lineker,
No.
somebody like that. Okay.
No, es que hay un matiz está muy cerca de... Lo más parecido que puedes hacer a una traducción a esto sería un fox in the box, pero hay un matiz and you have to explain it.
Natural. I think I'm doing pretty well. If I've almost got it, I think I deserve at least half a point. Do you have a sound for half a point? He doesn't have a sound for
No,
half
no,
a
no, vamos a ver.
Ah, okay,
Espera,
the pause.
espera,
I like
espera.
that. I like
Nacho,
that.
I am going to say the translation and you have to say if it's okay or no, okay? You are going to be the judge.
Okay.
Un lauchero es un jugador que habitualmente espera la ocasión de marcar un tanto sin incorporarse de lleno al juego. Como, por ejemplo, diríamos en español, un chupagoles. ¿Marco Van Basten consideras que sería un chupagoles? Recuérdale
Concretamente, Marco Van Basten, no.
haciéndole esa tijera en el aire.
Yeah, against the USSR, no? Against Russia.
I'm not going to say anymore. Nacho is going to be the judge.
Pero Gary Lineker, sí.
Maybe Henrik Larsson. for example.
Henrik Larsson, very good.
Raúl.
Raúl.
Raúl. Mm-hmm. Not Gary Lineker? Sí, Gary Lineker.
Bueno, también.
También.
Gary Lineker, yeah.
Sí, más Gary Lineker que Marco Van Basten.
So I think we would say something like a goal hanger. So perchero, or perchero, sorry. Percha, sorry, perchero. Yeah, we literally say perchero. Like, percha is hanger. So if we say like perchero, like something like that, it would be like this idea. So somebody who hangs on the goal, somebody who's very close to the goal all the time. I would say a goal hanger or a poacher. I think we would probably say poacher, ¿no?
Sí, algo así. Sí. Nosotros en España decíamos chupagoles.
Chupagoles.
Que estabas pegado a la portería para meter el gol.
Poacher or goal hanger.
Goal hanger.
Can I get a point for that?
Got
a round of applause, yes.
Punto.
Natural's a judge. That's it. A goal hanger. So like percha de goles is what we say. Or a poacher, which is cazador furtivo as well.
Cazador furtivo, eso sí.
Yeah, that's it, a poacher. Like Gary Lineker is probably the best poacher I've ever seen. And there was another one in Scotland called Ali McCoist. He scored 365 goals for Rangers when he played there. He was and most of them were inside the box. Maybe 12 yards. More or less that. Okay, speaking of Scotland.
Scotland. We are going to go to Scotland. Woo.
This is one of my favourite words in Scottish English.
Yeah?
Not just in football, but just in general, okay? It
Okay,
is.
and the word is...
Stramash.
What the is this?
Stramash.
Stramash? Oh, yeah. I'm completely sure you are making up the word.
Well,
Stramash.
It's an interesting word. So the emphasis is on the second syllable, stramash.
Stramash.
There's
Stramash.
Now,
okay. Give me a sentence, because I don't know any word in English with
this thing.
With that.
You don't hear it outside of Scotland, really, but there was a very famous commentator. His name was Arthur Montford in the 1980s and 90s, and that was his favourite expression. And he used to say, for example, there's a stramash in the box. Yeah? There's a stramash in the box.
Como barullo. Como mucha gente ahí.
That's a good sort of way to start.
So, it happened in a Scottish game, Scottish match.
That's a big clue as well. Think of the typical Scottish game.
Okay. Talking about Scottish football. A lot of players fighting, doing falls, jumping, making mistakes, everything there, no?
That's a bit, yeah, but all in a very concentrated area. So you're talking, like, and at the same time. So it's like...
Es algo así como un montón de gente.
Un lío.
Un lío que nadie acierta, rematas mal, te caes, estos se chocan, uno...
A mess.
And that's a stramash.
That's a stramash. And it can be absolutely anywhere. It can be in the middle of the park. It can be in the box. It can be absolutely anywhere. Give him a point. Absolutely fantastic. Well done.
A draw right now.
Excellent. So a stramash, really, really good Scottish word. There's a bar in Edinburgh I recommend you go. It's called Stramash. It's in the centre of the city. It's a really good bar. If you're in Edinburgh and you want to listen to live Scottish and Irish music, go to Stramash. It's a brilliant place. But if you hear it in football, so you hear it, for example, there was a big Stramash in the goal, in the box, and we scored a goal. Which means what was the word you said at the beginning? Beginning with B? Un
batiburrillo.
That's it. Yeah.
Batiburrillo.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Un lío. A mess. A big crazy.
La típica jugada que todos están metidos ahí, dan patadas, saltan. Stramash.
And Arthur...
That word has been invented by Scottish people.
Well, they're not entirely sure of the origin of it. They think it's possibly a colonial word, because there's a word in Hindi, in like in Indian language, that is something very similar to stramash, and obviously the British connection with the empire in India and things like that. They think it possibly comes from that, and the word in Hindi also means mess as well. So I think it's possibly from that, but we don't really know. But it's an interesting one. But Rubén got it straight away.
Okay, we are going to go. Mira, Kublai Khan said in the other word, cherry picker.
I've heard that.
Cherry picker is my surname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Palomero, yeah.
I thought Palomero was something to do with doves, with birds.
In basketball, you are Palomero when you are close to the reed.
Ah, to the net, ring. to the hoop. Really, you say that in basketball, cherry picker. Kublai, I think that would be closer to basketball. I've never really heard that in football. I've never heard that. But yeah, obviously in basketball, you say it. Your first comment, a goal hanger
you
or
can
a
use
goal
in basketball.
poacher.
If you have speak basketball, you have cherry picker and description. However, in speak football, you can find hanger.
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
Chubagoles would be a goal hanger or a goal poacher.
Wow, this is your opportunity to beat me. And now you have a penalty opposite you, Courtois. Be careful. Because the word is Casarse de penalti.
Casarse
okay, I'm
de
going to
penalti.
explain it to you.
Mhm.
Nacho knows it. Everybody, every Spaniard knows that.
Okay.
This is not expression you use in a match, but
Okay.
you can use this expression, a football expression, outside.
Hmm.
Yeah, and there is a clear situation in life that you can say that.
Casarse de penalti.
Casarse de penalti.
Okay. Now,
Something, esto ya no pasa tanto.
okay,
Pero-
let's have a breakdown of this. Okay, casarse is to get married.
Yes.
To get married. Remember, we would never really say to marry. I wouldn't say I married last year. I got married last year. Okay.
Okay.
To get married. Yeah, to get married if
To
it's
get
in
married,
the present.
I got married.
Okay. To get married to get married on a penalty.
Yeah.
To get married on a penalty is a very, very strange thing.
Nacho is enjoying.
Yeah, casarse de penalti. Now, and do you use it like to talk about weddings? I'm thinking of the outside the football world. Like you use this in a non-football context. You
Yes.
said, okay, casarse de penalti.
And that's something is not common right now,
Mm-hmm.
but in the past it was very common.
Now we have an expression in English which is a shotgun wedding. Shotgun
Eso
is
es
like
como,
escopeta, I think you would say. Or,
could be,
yeah.
but I don't know. It's your final answer.
Shotgun wedding, and it's like a kind of, I believe the meaning of a shotgun wedding is like when you're sort of you get married when you don't really want to.
Do you want to answer that?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What does that mean in a football
Nacho,
context?
you can say what it is.
No,
No.
exactly. But I'm trying to think of a football
Okay.
football context.
Casarse
It's
de
just-
penalti
Yeah.
is when a couple is going to get married
Uh-huh.
and they're expecting a baby.
Uh-huh.
Because in the past, if you are going to have a baby, you have
Jeez.
to be married.
Ah,
So
okay.
when you are going to get married, you can say, se ha casado de penalti because she's pregnant
Yeah.
in that moment.
Okay. Yeah, so a shotgun wedding is a bit more ambiguous. It's getting married when you don't really want to, but that could be one of the reasons.
Yeah, well, you can maybe. It depends of you want to get married or not, but
Yep.
the case is she's pregnant.
The implication is
The implication is
is
that.
that she's pregnant. And in football?
Yeah, porque el penalti viene de ahí. En el fútbol no lo dice nadie.
That's not fair. I was trying to find a football expression
It's
related
football
to this.
expression, but outside.
Right.
Es opuesta. En vez de utilizarla en el fútbol,
Yeah.
lo que haces es que la utilizas fuera del fútbol, pero es sobre fútbol.
Mhm.
De casarse de penalti está relacionado con los penaltis del fútbol.
Interesting. Yeah. Kublai Khan's written there, yeah, a shotgun wedding. Yeah, a shotgun wedding is kind of ambiguous. It could be that the woman is pregnant, or it could just be that you're kind of forced into it when you're not really sure about it, but there's something forcing you.
Yeah, in this case, it's another question.
It's very specific.
Very
that-
specific.
yeah, it's, yeah, your future father-in-law is pointing a shotgun at you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, but it could be for other reasons as well. You could have shotgun weddings like in the royal family and things like that, and it's not, maybe you don't want to do it, or interesting. That is very. I feel that I've been cheated there a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Very good. Not too bad at all. Now, we don't have too long left. Let's have a quick move on to the next section where we're going to have a look at what's been happening in the news of late. And that means that it's time for this week's press review.
Press review.
Okay, now there is so much to talk about today. Obviously, we had the result of Real Madrid the other night, which was absolutely incredible. We could have spent the entire show talking about that. But it's just been so full of stories this week. We're going to have a quick look at what's been happening in Manchester to begin with, because there was a Manchester derby on, was it Sunday, I think it was.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible result for Manchester City. Roy Keane, as he usually is very angry at the moment. Former Manchester United player. And Gary Neville's angry as well. He says that the performance of Manchester United was unacceptable, inaceptable.
Inaceptable.
Would you ever say that el rendimiento fue inaceptable? We say that in English a lot.
El rendimiento fue inaceptable.
In English se dice mucho. It was fue pésimo, terrible, awful, terrible, horrible.
Awful.
Yeah, awful.
Awful.
Exactly. So yeah, we say that the it was unacceptable. You know, you can't accept that kind of performance. Some great expressions. Roy Keane says that Manchester United threw in the towel. A very good boxing reference there.
Sí.
To throw in the towel.
Fue machacados.
Yeah, tirar la toalla. That's what he say.
To throw the towel.
Yeah,
to throw the towel, como haces en boxeo.
That's it. But we don't say to throw the towel. We say to throw in the towel. You have to use the preposition in.
¿Sí?
Because you're throwing it into the ring, no? You throw it inside, so you throw in the towel. You don't say to throw the towel.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he says that Manchester United threw in the towel. There's also a good expression. He says that he stuck the boot in to the Manchester United players.
Stick de como palo, ¿no?
To stick the boot in is like...
como el palo de la bota en.
To stick is like colocar. Yeah. The boot,
Sí, la bota.
The bota. And in, so
Alguien va a dar una patada.
Yeah, basically like da una patada. Yeah. So he literally da una patada. He sticks the boot into the Manchester United team. It means he attacks them. He criticizes them a
Crítica
lot.
fuerte, ¿no?
That's it. What does Kublai Khan say here? He says that. Yeah, that's it. How would you translate to stick the boot in, Kublai? I'd be curious to see how you would literally translate that. But yeah, he criticised them a lot for the way that they played. He said that the game was one-sided. What does to be one-sided mean? Do you know?
Unilateral, no?
Unilateral. I like that. Yeah, a one-sided decision.
One side.
A one-sided game. It just means that one team totally dominated. And yeah, really, really excellent expressions in this Roy Keane article from the Daily Mirror. Have a look at it online. It's full of great expressions. And if you have time, watch the video of Roy Keane criticising them. It's very funny. He's a very, very angry man at the moment. Another good story. Nottingham Forest. Now, Nottingham Forest are into the quarter-final. They've reached the quarter-final of the FA Cup. The last time Nottingham Forest played in a quarter-final, I believe, was in the European Cup against Bayern Munich all those years ago when Nottingham Forest won 2 European Cups.
Yeah, un histórico. Además, in a row.
In a row. Exactly.
Consecutivas.
They won 2 European Cups in a row, and like Nottingham Forest were a very small team before Brian Clough, the manager, arrived there. It would be something like Getafe or maybe Levante or someone like that winning 2 cups. You know, absolutely incredible.
But in the 1980 and the 1981 could be.
That's it. Well done.
2 Euro Cups.
Yep.
In a row.
That's it, yep.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest, yeah, absolutely incredible achievement. So they've had some really difficult times of late, and now they're back into the quarter-final of the FA Cup. So I'm really excited for Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, that's great.
They're there again. Another story, closer to home in Spain, Marca. It looks like they basically say that Seville could be caught by Barcelona if they're not careful. What does that mean, to be caught?
Que te va a coger.
Coger, pillar.
Pillar.
Exactly.
Sí, sí.
Because Barcelona have had an amazing turnaround, which is the expression that I've used, a turnaround. It's another way to say remontada.
Remontada.
Yeah, they've had another turnaround in this season. Really incredible how, if you consider where Barcelona were maybe even 2 months ago, where they are now. An amazing turnaround.
Because Barcelona was playing without great strikers. And now they improved the squad, and obviously they're playing better.
That's it. And Traoré has made an excellent impact since he's joined. And one Champions League story is not about Madrid, it's about Liverpool. What does Jurgen Klopp say? He says that Liverpool have to lose the right games. Perder los partidos
apropiados.
That's it, which they did the other night against Inter Milan. Did you see the goal of Inter Milan, Lautaro Martinez? Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, incredible.
A screamer, we would say.
Screamer. Yeah, someone in the stadium said, hat-trick!
Yeah.
And he did.
And he had a dig. That's it. Absolutely fantastic. So really, really good. What was the expression I liked in that one? Yeah, to catch someone, to be caught by someone. Liverpool slapstick. Now, this is an interesting one. Jurgen Klopp. Yeah.
Es una torta.
Yeah, una torta.
Palo.
Yeah, palo, okay.
Una torta palo.
Slapstick comedy is like Laurel and Hardy, like
El
Gordo y el Flaco.
Payaso, ¿no?
Yeah, Charlie Chaplin. So Klopp described Liverpool's defending as being slapstick. just like terrible, basically. Really, like so bad that it was funny. Okay, so he says that you should lose the right games, and they did lose because they won 2-1 on aggregate, which is very good. Excellent. Okay, well, we don't really have too much time left after that, so we're going to finish the program as we always do by giving you the clues for next week's mystery player.
Mystery player.
Okay, Rubén, you can kick us off with clue number 1.
Our mystery player played in Spain, Argentina, and Colombia.
Very good. Our mystery player played in Spain, Argentina, and Colombia. Clue number 2, he had dual nationality. Now, interesting. Dual means duelo,
Sweet.
like between two
Duelo.
people. But if you want to say tener doble nacionalidad, we say to have dual
O sea,
nationality.
tiene un duelo de nacionalidad.
Duelo de nacionalidad, yeah. Dual nationality. Sounds very conflictive, doesn't it? But that's what we say. Doble nacionalidad. He had dual nationality. Very good. Clue number 3, Rubén.
There was once a controversy surrounding his transfer to a club,
Very
and this is very famous.
Very, very famous. If you want to read a good book by Sid Lowe, it's called Fear and Loathing in La Liga. It talks about this controversy in great detail. So that's a little bit of a clue to where he was. Fear and Loathing in La Liga, a very, very good book in English. So there was a controversy surrounding his transfer to a club. Clue number 4, in Spain he managed Elche, Valencia, Rayo Vallecano, and Castellón as well.
Castellón de la Plana.
Castellón de la Plana, excellent, yeah.
Castellón played in the first division.
Castellón
I
used to
saw
be decent,
that.
yeah. Mendieta used to play for Castellón. I remember, I think that was his first team in Spain, because he's born in the Basque Country, but they moved to Castellón when he was a little boy. I remember he played there. That's Jose Ramon's local team, is Castellón. That was his local club. And lastly, clue number 5.
He was kidnapped in Venezuela.
Very
Fue
good.
secuestrado en Venezuela.
Exactly. So he was kidnapped in Venezuela. This is a very, very, very famous moment in
And we are
football
going to
history.
share a picture you can look for in Twitter.
Yeah.
You are watching the writer's Twitch, you can see it too. And
Yeah.
this is the guy.
I think it's very, very obvious if you have a look at the
It's a
at the
black
photo.
and white picture.
Yeah, exactly. It's black and white picture, so it's before our time. We're after black and white. We're young guys. But yeah, if you have a look at the picture, I think it's very obvious who this guy is. If you think you know the answer, of course, you can write to us on Twitter. It's speak_football_. Thanks to those of you who joined us on Twitch, despite the technical hiccups and everything. Thank you for staying with us and writing to us. If you're listening to us on Vaughan Radio, stick around for the next hour, where Richard Baldwin will be here for La Hora Extra. And you can enjoy that as well. Thank you for joining us as always, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.